What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers, don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be a final day. We're dreamers, don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living like this could be a final day. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. Oh, oh, we come alive. We come alive. Oh, we come alive. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. Tell me that you want me. I can see you want me by the look in your eyes. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. Oh, 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 we come alive. We come alive. Oh, 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 we come alive.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah. Okay, so one of my mods wanted me to read this. This is just going to be a quick one. It's about Catherine Miller. Catherine Miller's dream was to join the army. And, you know, she actually got into West Point. She was actually a cadet in West Point. And what I hate about this country is that as much as we seem to get ahead, we still go backwards. We do. But her dream was to become military personnel. And like I said, she was a cadet in West Point. But she felt that in a way the country betrayed her because of who she was and who she is. She felt homophobia. She felt isolated. She actually was forced to break the honor code. And the honor code is a cadet will not lie, cheat, steal, or tolerate those who do. And she had to lie about who she was as a person. But she also felt betrayed by homophobia. When the don't ask, don't tell was repelled. It is repelled. You know, it was good in a sense, but the homophobia is still in our military. It is still there. And she was pointing it out. It's still there. Her, what do you call them? Her peers, we'll go with that. Her peers were actually saying stuff like gays are going to hell. I'm glad I don't have to serve next to them. Or I'm glad that they're not allowed here. And all I could be thinking here was, do you know how many gays are actually in the military? Hell, one of them could be your best friend that goes in combat with you, like your number one. You do realize your number one could be gay or lesbian, right? I'm just thinking about that. But she does point out that there is a lot of work to do, but not just in our military, but everywhere in general. And don't ask, don't tell was bad for the military. It was bad, but even still, it's still bad without it because, like I said, homophobia still runs deep in our military. And it begins at the top. It doesn't begin at the bottom, it begins at the top. Between 2003 and 2010, an estimated 13,000 to 14,000 troops were discharged from the military because of don't ask, don't tell. Instead of reducing the number of discharges of gay and lesbian service members, as advocates of the policy have predicted, the number of discharges actually went up. And this was happening at a time when we were fighting two wars. And we all know what those two wars were. You know? And I think that I think we as a nation need to come together and say enough is enough. I've been reading the news since yesterday, and when are the people going to say enough is enough? When are people going to say that we will not let ignorance rule anymore? Rights of, I'm just going to use it here. Rights of women have gone backwards. People that are not white are still targeted and harassed and aren't even treated equally. When is it going to be enough? When is it going to go, okay, everybody, we need to work together and we need to make change? But stories like this are still prevalent today. Stories like hers are still prevalent today because our work, whether you're a woman fighting for rights, whether you're people of color fighting for equality, whether you are gay, lesbian, transgender, queer plus, fighting fighting to go, hey, we're here, we're human too. Whatever you are, we need to work together and tell our government we're not going to take the shit anymore. This woman literally had to resign because she could not be who she was. And even after leaving the military, they still called her a traitor. They still, people started harassing her, literally. Remember these stories, because whoever you are, the story isn't over. It's still going on. Equality is equality is still rampant. Sorry, inequality is still rampant, and equality is worth fighting for. We as humans, whatever we identify as, whatever we believe in, whatever, need to be treated and respected as humans and not as second class citizens because we don't fit the norm. Leave your thoughts and opinions in my comments, and you know, disagree or agree. We need to stop the hate. We need to stop the injustices. We need to stop the inequality for all. Everybody has the right to be who they are, love who they want, and have the right to everything they need for a healthy, fulfilling life. You all have. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.